positivism. This is Positivisting, your companion full of positive thoughts. Before I proceed, shout out to the following persons: Jampong or Dems Pongi, his YouTube channel, to Thea Metrillo and Ria Jane Kieta. Our concept for now is all about special and inclusive education. Moreover, our focus skill is to acquire profound understanding of providing instruction and support to individuals with disabilities and learning difficulties. There are two specific skills, one of which is to enumerate disabilities that qualify for special education, and the second one is to identify causes of having special needs. So let's focus on these two targets. But before having the first target, let me show you this card. I used this during my pregnancy. I got married at the age of 39, and luckily, I'm very fortunate to have only son. And I use this for my monthly checkup, and it really helped. This really helped me in my pregnancy and my giving birth to our only son, Bojo. Okay, what is in this card? Let me read. Kasaysayan ng pagbubuntis. Of course, the name is given. Pangalan, tipo ng dugo, and then petsa na ineksyon ng tetanus toxoid. This is very important. Kasalukuyan ng problemang pagbubuntis. And there are many things, important details, very important, which are here in the record. Let's identify now the causes of having special need. So the first one is hereditary. What is the meaning of hereditary? So this is genetically transmitted or transmittable from parent to offspring. And one of the examples of hereditary is this: muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy. The spelling of dystrophy, dystrophy. So muscular dystrophy. This means loss of muscle mass. There is weakness and the loss of muscle mass. Kaya nga, ito yung mga batang hindi makapaglakad. Kapag tumatayo, madali silang mabuwal o matumba. Kaya nga sila ay kalimitan nakikita na naka-wheelchair because of this muscular dystrophy, because of the weakness of the muscle. So this is one of the best examples of hereditary. The second cause of having special needs is teratogenic factors. What is this all about? If a mother who is on the way is drinking liquor, there might be a possibility of having what? Na magkakaroon ng abnormality sa batang or sa baby na ipanganganak niya. The third cause of having special needs, or what we call as disabilities or difficulties, medical factors. The medical factors, meron tayong premature birth, merong diabetes ang mga magulang or ang mother most especially, and then may meningitis. So because of these medical factors, baby might be affected and might have what? Disabilities and learning, or might have learning difficulties. And then the fourth one is environmental factors. Environmental factors, and one is malnutrition, kakulangan sa pagkain, ng magulang, ng nanay, most especially yung nagbubuntis. Samantalang sa ngayon, ang dami-dami namang pwedeng kainin, mga fruits, vegetables. Meron pang kapag kaya ng mga magulang, meron pang anmum na tinatawag. This is for the health of the fetus in the womb. So, napaka-importante nito. So, these are what the causes of having special needs. One is hereditary. Number 2 is teratogenic factors. Number 3 is medical factors. And the last one is environmental factors. So, meron din tayong poor prenatal healthcare. Kaya nga ipinakita. That's the reason why I show you my card for prenatal. This is for my prenatal checkup. Every time na I have a checkup, I presented this to be sure that I had the prenatal checkup. So this causes, this might lead what? To physical disabilities and learning difficulty. We are done with the causes of having special needs. Done with the first target. Now let's proceed to the second target, which is to enumerate the disabilities that may qualify to special education. What are those disabilities that may qualify to special education? The first of which is the physical disabilities. And the examples given are deafness or blindness, pagkabulag at pagkabingi. This can be recommended for special education. If you have a child who is deaf and blind, then he is or she is recommended to have special education. Anyway, there are schools here in Oriental Mindoro that cater special education. I know Divine Word of College of Calapan, who is having service for special education. So the best examples for this physical disabilities, deafness and blindness. Then the second disability that qualify to special education is medical conditions or mental disability. Let us have first mental disabilities. Joke time. Mag-joke muna tayo. Meron akong alam na joke. Merong mag-girlfriend and mag-boyfriend. Ang sabi ng boyfriend sa kanyang girlfriend, ikaw ay isang musika para sa akin. Siyempre, tuwang-tuwa naman yung babae yung girlfriend. Ikaw ba naman ang maging musika sa iyong boyfriend? Sabi niya, bakit naman? Alam mo, ikaw talaga ay napaka-musika para sa akin. Ano nga yun? Ano nga dahilan at ako'y isang musika para sa iyo? Mapilit ka talaga. Okay. Ang reasons kung bakit isa kang musika sa akin. Ang mata mo'y sharp, at ang ilong mo'y flat. O, tawa naman dyan. One of the mental disabilities is Down syndrome. Or, alam niyo ba kung ano ibig sabihin ng Down syndrome? Ano ba ang mga synonyms or other terms for Down syndrome? Mongolism, ayan. Mongolism, isa yan sa mga term ng Down syndrome. Ang feature, what is the common feature among those who have Down syndrome? So take a look at this. They are having Down syndrome. Okay, what feature is common among them? Okay, what is common among them? What have you noticed in their eyes? So how many are they? How many are they? The pictures. How many children are in the pictures? There are 4. And What are common among them? Lips, take a look at the lips. Nose, about the shape of the face. What can you say about the eyes? What is the common feature among the children with Down syndrome? Okay, the next one is autism. Is autism curable? Can autism be cured? So what do you think? Picture is posted. They are the fathers of those children who have autism. Okay, John Travolta. Who else? They are three. They have children with autism. In the Philippines, who are the moms and the dads of children with autism? So you can again write in your study notebook or in your record notebook, those children with autism in the Philippines. Don't you know that autism, those children with autism or autistic have low IQ? Low IQ. So they have learning difficulties. I became a teacher of students with learning difficulties. And it is hard for us to make them learn. Even the simple spelling, very hard for them to spell the word correctly. And then there is also problem in writing. They couldn't write legibly or clearly. And they belong to students with learning difficulties. Take a look at the picture again. So, what can you say about the handwriting of the girl who has, I consider, with learning difficulties? She belonged to students with learning difficulty. So, what can you say about the handwriting? There is problem. The spelling, okay, very erroneous. And then when it comes to pronunciation, mispronounce. They often have mispronounced words. So they belong to autism, because autism, or those autistic, or those students, or those individuals with autism have low IQ. There are three more disabilities that may qualify for special education. We had already the two, and the third one is medical conditions. The examples given are oxygen dependence and traumatic brain injury. Minor brain injury caused by shaking. Minor brain injury caused by shaking. So there is a brain injury caused by shaking. The following will be experienced or can be experienced by somebody or by an individual who has TBI. Headache, vomiting, groggy, confusion, loss of memory, or he cannot remember at once the events before and after. Then there is concussion. 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 Then the fourth one is learning deficits. There is similarity with autism. Why? Because autism has lower IQ or has low IQ, and dyslexia has low IQ too, can't read, or there is difficulty in reading, writing, speaking, and comprehending as well. And then the fourth one is behavioral disorders. I remember a child who is very active, and Lola, the grandmother, said that child has ADHD. ADHD means attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. The child is very active, very energetic, and the parents doesn't want to give her chocolates because, as we all know, chocolates are what? Energy giving food. Energy giving food. So, less eating of chocolates being said by that parent or by the grandparent. Then also the conduct disorder, behavioral disorders. My question is autism, because we mentioned a while ago all about autism. Is autism curable? Can autism be cured? That's the question. Okay, just read the slides all about autism. This is again the positivist thing. Think positive. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope you have learned a lot through my sharing, which I also learned through researching. Have a nice day. Bonjour.